Go for it.
All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to Joe Code Podcast. What a day. Another Lyft ride. Another missed freeway exit. Classic. Wouldn't be L.A. rideshare driving without a missed exit. But that's all right. We're here. We made it. We have a guest today who is very talkative. We'll say bubbly. She's world famous.
She's a hugger.
Yeah, world famous actress, comedian,
world famous. What's that?
artist. Yeah, I got to give you an introduction because I don't know how many people know who you are.
They don't. They have no idea.
Welcome to the podcast, Tammy Tavares. Tammy is here.
Oh God. Yes, I'm here.
Are you okay with how you look on camera?
No, but that's just life. I got a commentary going at all times.
I usually am pretty satisfied with how I look on the camera.
You're a man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So Tammy,
that is a compliment.
Yeah, you wanted to be on this podcast.
Oh,
Why?
Jesus. I like you. I don't know why. We've hardly ever talked.
Well, I've talked to you a few times at the Comedy Store. You're always very nice. You
I
and
am.
Joanne were
Scorsha.
running a show.
The D cups.
The D cups of comedy. Now, the D cups, does that refer to like when you go to Starbucks and get a little doggy cup? Is that what we're talking about?
Listen,
Doggy cups?
we were going to do a show at the Comedy Store, and they're like, "What's the name of your show?" And Joanne's tits are so large; they're larger than her head.
Okay.
And I just thought, and it just flew in as a joke.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be the name of our show, but it stuck. D
Okay.
cups of comedy just stuck.
All right, take it easy. This is a family show.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, pardon me, and let me just give you a disclaimer right now. I talk like a sailor, so
All right. Aye, Captain.
or a trucker.
All right. So listen to this. So you're from. I was looking at your IMDb. You've done a lot of stuff. And are you really from a trailer park
Yeah.
in Indiana?
Yeah, I had teenage parents. I mean, they
Oh,
were
jeez.
15 and 16 when they gave birth to me. So
Holy
I don't think
cow.
they had any. I don't think they had many means. You know, they didn't.
Were they in
have
high
means.
school or?
Yes, they hadn't even finished high school. Actually, I do not recommend having children while you're in high school because it was a nightmare.
Wow, I don't think I've ever met anybody like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I lived in a trailer
I'm from
park.
the suburbs.
Now,
People have
eventually,
jobs and stuff there.
Well, ironically, my dad he was a mechanic. He became a mechanic. He could have gone to Notre Dame. He had the intelligence, but my mother didn't want him to leave her all alone. So
Yeah, in
They were so
Indiana,
dysfunctional.
all I've been to, it's only college. I've been to Indiana University and then
IU. Notre Dame?
That's the only two times I've been to Indiana, and I grew up close to it. Well, let's see. Well, I've driven through it going to Michigan. See you later, Indiana. I'm going up the Skyway into Michigan. What am I gonna go to those sand dunes or whatever they have there?
Yeah. Right.
What is this, freaking Egypt?
Right. Yeah, there's not a whole lot.
Yeah,
There's
what are they
just beer
talking
and
about?
Notre Dame, beer and football.
All right. Well, I'm glad you made it out of the trailer park.
I did.
Did you have to? Did they say a lot of "go on, get" at the trailer park?
Get it.
What does that mean?
Go on, get it.
I never had to go anywhere. I never went anywhere and had to get anything.
You
All
were
right, I don't know, I was
blessed.
trying to think of a better joke.
You were. Don't. Yeah. So
I'll think of some along the way. Now, yeah, your IMDb, you've done a lot of acting. People may recognize you. You were in 66 episodes of Days of Our Lives. Is that right?
I came out here and I didn't know a soul.
For 12 years.
Played Dr. Karen Bader.
Karen
Called
Bader,
me the
yes.
Master Bader, the Darth.
Now,
Bader.
do you know Dr. Drake Ramore?
Oh my God! Yes, I got to work with him on my very first day.
Really?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
Yes. It was hilarious. I mean, it was because being from Indiana, I grew up. I watched General Hospital. When Luke raped Laura, like I was watching the soaps, even when I was in high, but never Days of Our Lives. But yeah, people really get into it.
Yeah,
I mean,
well-
fans, it's crazy.
Well, that's the thing. I have a bit of a what do you call that? Hidden pleasure. What's that?
Like
What's
a-
that saying?
What hidden What's saying?
Like
a secret fetish?
Guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure.
Thank you, Aaron, to the frigging rescue.
We love
Guilty
Aaron.
pleasure.
For which one?
So my family, I'm going to tell you,
Okay.
we watched Days of Our Lives.
Get out.
Like, we were obsessed with it. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
It is. I was a doctor.
Yeah. Do
From
you-
the trailer park to the doctor.
well, do you remember Dr. Marlena Evans?
I had wonderful scenes with her, Deidre Hall.
Yeah.
Oh, she's wonderful.
So
She's wonderful.
yeah, she seems cool.
Beautiful.
So let me tell you when we got into it.
Do tell.
Like my dad got us into it. And then
Your dad?
we would tape the episodes.
No.
Because we were at school. This was like in the
Yes.
90s.
Mm.
So
You mean like a VHS situation?
yeah, I think so.
Wow, you guys were serious.
Right? Is that how? I think that's how you had to do it then.
I mean, and then there was like, oh, did you DVR? Yeah.
But then, do you remember the whole Marlena being possessed by the? Yeah,
I knew you were going to tell me that.
that was like legendary.
Yeah.
We were like obsessed with that.
The possession.
Yeah, like people made fun of us for watching it.
Oh yeah. But that was a big. It was big. It
Like
was a big
anytime
deal.
we were on the block, like we had a lot of friends, a lot of kids on our block. We'd always go out and do stuff together. Be like, anytime we made fun of somebody, like, you guys watch soap operas? Shut up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was living a soap opera. I felt like so. It
Now, why
just
didn't you
seemed-
do anything about it when she was possessed by the devil? Did you tell a priest or anybody?
No,
Why
I
you
delivered
frickin'
babies.
Say something.
I didn't extract demons. I delivered babies. Quite opposite. I delivered everyone's baby.
No, but that was wild. That's a wild storyline to come up with
A
for a
possession.
soap opera. Who did that? Do you
Oh
know?
God knows. I mean, they do every look.
Did they know that was going to be a banger?
I doubt it. I mean, when I was dealing with a patient, one day it was Lisa Rinna, and then the next
Oh,
day
yeah.
that same character was played by Krista Allen.
Oh, right. They changed.
So I was like, "My, your face."
oh
has
yeah, that's right,
changed."
Chris. Now is that Billy?
Billy, very
sorry,
good.
That's embarrassing.
I am impressed.
This is
You probably
that's
know
so
more than I do.
Was Marlena also, wasn't she possessed while she was being kidnapped by Stefano Demira?
Oh yeah, Stefano Demira.
Stefano.
He was like
Yes.
the
Oh
Godfather.
my,
or
Aaron,
something.
very impressive.
We were a Y&R household,
Oh.
but my sister branched off into Days.
Yeah, Stefano Demira, man.
Days is I mean I think isn't I think Jennifer was that the one Jennifer Aniston.
Her,
dad,
her
yeah.
father was on the
Yeah,
show.
I
Yeah,
should
he
know that.
he was Victor Kiriakis.
Yes.
All right, I should stop. I gotta stop this.
I can't believe
I'm
you
gonna
know
lose a
all
lot
this.
of,
You,
Bo
you,
and
you
Hope's
yeah, you
wedding.
are because that says a lot about you. You know more than I do.
Well, Aaron freaking
mean, I did
knows
the work.
Bo and Hope. Yeah,
Yes.
I remember them.
Oh, Bo came over to my. I was so excited when Dr. Bader had an apartment, and Bo came over to my apartment to talk to me.
Oh,
I'm now. My
nice.
character is apparently in jail for swapping DNA samples.
Right now?
they could bring me back.
Oh, that's how you got off the show.
That's how I got off the show. They made me evil, and then they wrote me out. Probably
You
they
changed-
needed to
you
save money.
Changed the samples,
I did.
like Dr. Nichols and
I
The
was-
Fugitive.
I was good for 12 years, and then suddenly they made me bad.
I mean, that's awesome.
But I was kind
12
of excited.
years.
That was my waitressing job. I called it, because it's such a great gig to have because it's so like steady and normal.
Yeah, you probably paid
Paid
well.
me well. It was, however, I will never forget when I think it was during a award season and they'd forgotten to get me a script. And usually I grab my lines really quickly, so I
Yeah.
wasn't worried. But I had 5 scenes I had many of them with Deidre Hall. They did not get the script to me. I had to learn 5 scenes while I was in hair and makeup and wardrobe within 2 hours and then go on camera and one take Tammy. We did it.
Wow.
But it is very fast. It's very fast.
That's awesome. Well, yeah, why is there so many people playing the same person? Yeah, like you said, one day it's this person.
Yeah.
And like the next day it's the same character. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's a different person. What's up with that shit?
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, Billy. What happened to your face?
yeah, why do they do that?
You're not Lisa Ren anymore. You're now Krista Allen.
Well, Krista Allen, thank you for getting her on there.
She's lovely. She's funny.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. She's hot. She's
Well,
hot.
she she was in Liar Liar.
Yes.
And then she also does
Mm-hmm.
She also does what do you call it? She does comedy.
Yes.
That's what I was
What are we
thinking,
talking about?
yeah.
She does stand-up comedy.
I want to say I've seen her, but I've never met her. I don't know if she's really
lovely.
coming out.
She's actually lovely. Like a cool.
I've met her.
You have?
Yeah, she's been on a pod. Yeah.
Was
Oh,
she
nice.
was she lovely to
Yeah,
you
she
too?
was. She was great.
Yeah. Real.
Good.
Like it. I like keeping it real.
Yeah, I mean the ultimate. Well, that was the thing. I think that's what drew us in to that whole story, like growing up Catholic. This whole battle of good versus evil.
Right there with you. My
like
mom
the-
and dad dropped me off at the Catholic school all the time.
I mean, that scared the shit out of me.
Me too.
Remember
Remember?
Marlena with the voice and.
Your
One-
mother sucks cocks in hell. Do
once-
you remember that from
once
The
they-
Exorcist?
Well, yeah, The Exorcist was a bit more extravagant.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was. This got me prepped to watch The Exorcist.
I can't. That kind of shit freaks me out.
Yeah,
Demon possession.
It's a little much.
I actually just went and killed a demon. I did a little part in a movie. I had to fly to Seattle and then travel over to Vashon Island.
Oh,
There's a little movie. A little spot in a movie. I got to play this girl's mother, and I slay a demon.
good job. What did you use?
I was just like, what the hell is the name of that movie? It's called Theater is Dead, and it's with Shane West.
Oh
And,
yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah. I literally in March we just shot it, so it's not out yet. It's going to be a festival piece. It'll be great.
Nice.
Great folks. Female director, great
Right.
folks. Anyway, I'll shut
Like
up.
sands through
the hourglass. So are the days of our
And I was
lives.
like, or something. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not a loser. I had a dynamic childhood.
You
We
did.
a lot. All right. I'm gonna get into We're gonna do a.
He writes.
Yeah. There's
Look
a
at
few
that.
segments on this show. Do you know about this show?
I don't know shit.
It's a podcast about food, beer, and men. I don't know if you ever heard of any of that.
I have. I like them all.
And then a couple segments, and one is we're gonna do right now is This Sucks, and This Sucks is the pillows on the beds at my dad's house. So I'm coming in town. I next week gonna be good to be in my hometown of Park Ridge on the shirt. Park Ridge baseball was an all-star every year, ever. That I played there. Thank you. And also, the pillows are shit, so I'm ordering firm pillows. Okay, the pillows my dad has are basically like about the width of this coffee table here. About that,
little pancakes.
I can't do that. Yeah, I mean, I have stuff going on back here.
Yeah.
Okay, I need
A
thick, firm pillows. What kind of pillows do you like?
I like supportive pillows because I've got all kinds of stuff going on there too. Some
yeah.
herniated discs and things like that. It just happens from swinging my head around a lot. But yeah, I,
mean,
like a supportive.
Yeah, my neck needs to be supported.
Yeah. Don't give me a crepe for a for a pillow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is we talk food, beer, and men here. Do you cook?
I do. I love food.
What do you like to make?
Well, tacos. I love making some good ground beef tacos. I love
Oh,
I
nice.
love making a good homemade spaghetti sauce, and I love garlic, and I bake fish.
You cook
and
garlic?
I love garlic. Did you know? I did not know this. I actually did not know this, and this is something everyone should know, that garlic is very good for your skin.
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
I knew it had good health benefits.
Me too. I
yeah.
knew that, but I didn't know it actually is good for your skin specifically. I had no idea.
I don't eat meat.
I saw that. I heard that. I read that. I
Oh,
was
really?
surprised.
It was in the friggin' soap opera Digest?
Yes. Well, I think I heard you talk about being a vegan, and
I'm not vegan.
Oh.
I'm vegetarian.
Okay. Well, what does that mean? Oh, what is the difference between vegan and
I
vegetarian?
don't know. Why don't you use your freaking brain and figure it out?
Should I Google it? I don't use my brain
So-
anymore.
It's eggs and cheese.
I'll tell you.
Oh, it's
so
eggs and cheese.
vegetarian
Thanks,
just means you don't eat meat. Vegan is the full, like, no animal products at all. Like no eggs, no
well.
cheese, no dairy,
I do love
and
animals,
then obviously no meat.
but I need meat. I'm a meat girl. I'm a meat and potatoes girl. I also make a mean
You don't
meatloaf.
need it. You want it.
No, I need it.
You don't.
I do. Argue with me about it, please.
So, you cook.
I cook.
Yeah.
But I don't cook all the time because it's just my husband and I. It's just two of us. And, you know.
And then you have the dogs.
Oh, my God. Yes, I have two blonde chow chows. And I've got a little thing here to try to keep from scarring.
Now, what
Yeah,
do you think about sharing custody with, as far as dogs go? Because I know some people that are no longer in
I'm not sharing.
relationships
Yeah.
that they split time with the dogs. Like,
People
do we
are nuts.
Like, are we doing that with dogs?
Yes, I've heard of this.
Like my
Stop
sister,
it.
I remember years ago, my sister, her and her boyfriend, you know, he had a dog. She was a sweetheart. She loved my sister, followed her everywhere. When they broke up, he was just like, "You can have her. Take Layla." And it's just like, yeah, somebody give in. Someone
Right.
let the other person have it. We don't split the dog. Get a life. Who bought it? You get it.
Right.
Or be like,
Right.
whoever
Who's the dog but
needs
more
it
attached
more.
to? Right.
Yeah,
Right.
we don't.
Right. No, but people are.
What are we gonna have?
nuts.
2 dog Thanksgivings?
No.
You know what I mean?
No. I mean, I've been married for 21 years. If my husband and I split up, he'd take the male, I'd take the female. That's it.
Don't have that.
We're
plan.
not doing any.
Don't
We're not
say
doing
that.
it. No.
Yeah.
No. I look. It's not going to happen. I mean, he's going nowhere. Those are my
In life,
children.
or
No, he's going everywhere in
rude
life.
to
But he's
say,
going.
yeah.
He would. He's not. Where's he going? Really? Have you seen what's out there? Are you single?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen what's out there.
Oof.
Well, yeah. What I mean, as a 40-year-old man. What I mean.
Oh,
what-
you're
what
younger than me.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, shut the.
What?
No, you really.
I meant that as a
I could
compliment.
wrestle you right now.
Did
What?
What was I gonna say?
You-
oh yeah, give me some advice on finding a wife in L.A.
You get married, but she's got to be the right one, or it's a nightmare. I mean,
Yeah,
you need somebody
damn.
cool, somebody you can, fuck, talk to, play with,
I wanna fucking
be
talk to
stupid
somebody.
with,
Yeah.
but not somebody who talks incessantly. I know you think that's me, but probably, but it's not.
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much yap like there's no
I do
frickin'
take
tomorrow.
I know I can.
Which is fine.
This is the what? But we're on a podcast.
Yeah, I know
it's
you're supposed to
talking.
talk. I know.
I mean, I could sit here in silence and meditate, but I don't
No.
think that would be very
No,
interesting to
don't.
watch.
Fans didn't really seem to like that.
Yeah. You might be a
But-
little bit older. You're.
I am, but that's okay.
No, but do you have any? Did you give any advice or no?
I don't. It's really a tough. Look, I was proposed to many times with rings and all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I said yes to all of them because I'm a people pleaser. But then the next day would be like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what I was caught up in.
So you broke off a bunch.
Yes, I did. I was proposed to even in high school with a ring and everything. I was proposed to 6 times. I married my husband, I call him lucky number 7. But it was
But
really
you met him out here,
No,
Oh.
I met him
trailer park,
in Atlanta. I was in my early 20s.
national park,
It was at a strip club.
amusement park. Oh, at a strip club.
Yeah, and
He was on stage.
He was no, he was a ball player, and his buddy played for the Falcons, and I didn't know them, but I knew that these 2 other chicks, and we all ended up at the Waffle House at like 3 a.m, and a patron in the Waffle House opened fired and shot and killed my husband's best friend at the time.
Shut up.
We were not together. We didn't know each other. It was the first night we'd ever even been around each other. And he and I had to, a patron
What city was that?
Well, it was Atlanta. It was like in Buckhead. It was
Oh,
at
wow.
a Waffle House on
Buckhead,
Piedmont.
isn't that like a nice area?
Very.
I've heard of that
The kid
place.
that died, he was 26 years old. He played for the Falcons.
Holy-
No, it was. That's how I met him.
Wow.
But I was with somebody. We went through the trial together, and we kind of, sort of hooked up a little while. Kind of thought there might be something, and then I left and came to California.
Right.
8 years later, our paths crossed, and it was game on.
Oh, wow, that's
it
very
was game on. So
interesting.
we've known each other a long
All right,
time.
so I gotta go to a Waffle House.
Oh, if you want to get murdered, go to Waffle House. You're not going to meet somebody at a Waffle
Oh,
House.
okay.
No,
I thought
don't
that's
go to.
what you meant.
Where could you? I don't know where you go to meet good girls. You got to find a like-minded, cool chick.
Right.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, thanks.
If
Yeah,
I
thanks
weren't
for the
married,
help.
though,
Thanks for the help, Dr.
You're
Phil.
my type
Well, thanks.
because you don't speak much, do you? You're like a little stump.
What the hell does that mean? I don't know. Hey, no, I have a frickin'
Yeah.
podcast. I talk.
Yeah, you talk. You talk. You're right. I
Damn
know.
it.
But I always feel like I have to work so much harder in conversations with your type. My husband's your
Oh.
type.
Do you-
Quiet.
Do you? What year were you born in?
I'm not telling you that.
All right,
A
I'm gonna.
very good year.
All right, I'm gonna guess a range of years that you graduated high school.
Oh well, shit. That'll give it away.
Here. What did
I'm not supposed to care about this, and I don't.
What did I write here?
Society apparently does, which is just so stupid.
I'm gonna
'Cause it's a
guess-
blessing.
I'm gonna guess you graduated high school between 1989 and 1994. Is that correct?
Well, let me put it to you this way. I
Might-
started working on days in '94.
Oh, so I'm
So
wrong.
you're close.
Am I in the range?
You're in the range.
Oh,
You're in
wow,
the range.
see?
You're in the range. So
Good
you're
guess.
you're honing. Yeah, you're
Because
in the
I'm
range.
40, so I know.
I like 40. You're in a very good place to meet somebody. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to
trying,
take you
but-
like to the Midwest or something
Yeah.
to find a good girl.
Well, I'm going back there next week. Maybe I'll find somebody.
You are? You're going to Chicago?
Yeah, I'm going on vacation, taking a break, going to see the family.
How long?
Just a week.
Yeah. You gonna go see Papa?
Yeah.
I like it. I wish I had a sister that I could hook you up with, but
What,
you don't want to go out with
What's
my
her
sister.
story?
No, she stole my identity, my sister, and entered the Navy.
Well, where's she now?
As me.
She sounds hot.
No, now she's not. I don't know exactly what she's in Florida, where everybody is.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's in Florida.
Wait, I had a question.
Oh, I really want to hear questions. I'm going to be horrified by this entire situation. I can already tell. I can
let's
just
see.
tell.
Oh yeah, we were talking about you were. I don't have a car. Is that bad?
Yes.
All right.
You don't have a car? Now what? Tell me.
Hey,
Tell me.
Tammy, shut
Okay.
the fuck.
Did you get a DUI?
No.
Did it get
like
taken away?
15 years ago.
Oh. So
no.
like everybody.
No, I sold it and then never got another one. And where I live, I do everything.
You know what though? You're
Right
right.
there.
There is. This is an Uber. We are in like an Uber society. So in a way, I don't know, but yes, that's a problem.
For who?
Me.
Why?
I want you to pick me up in your car.
Why don't you just meet me somewhere?
I will. I think I just dinged. I need to shut this thing
Oh,
off.
is that your
No, I
stupid
don't know.
phone that
I don't
keeps
think
going
so.
off?
Off. No. No, it's not. It's
I
probably
heard
yours.
that. I
I
thought
know.
maybe it was in the
It was in your
booth.
head.
Yeah, turn your shit off.
My shit is off. So I'm just I think
What?
Do you have a safe place to keep your car? Are you gonna challenge me?
A safe place?
Like a good
Have you ever seen
carport.
Los Angeles?
Yeah, like I know. Well, this is why I asked because
No,
maybe you don't need a car.
I have a safe apartment.
You're in West Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're by me.
Okay. Yeah.
So we can walk and go on a. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, my neighborhood is basically like where the Comedy Store is. That's where I live. So I have everything there. I don't need to drive to anything.
No, you know what?
I have banks. I have groceries. I have restaurants. shopping.
You're right.
I
mean, I get it.
There's the Directors Guild.
You're right there. You're right there.
Go there for my meetings.
By State Social. I just did a set there the other night. Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't you guys do a show over there?
You know, I mean, if we go back to the Comedy Store, if the D Cups go back to the Comedy Store, that's cool. But I sort of let Joanne take the wheel with the whole booking shows and producing shows because it's, I don't have the bandwidth to deal with.
Yeah.
I
I have a show now at the Comedy Store. And
You do?
Yeah, it's called Bros Before Joes, everybody. Wednesday, July 10th, in the Belly Room.
Nice.
10:30 p.m. Tickets on sale now. Link is in my freaking Instagram bio.
What time?
It's a small room, so get the tickets now.
July 10th?
10:30.
10:30? Cool. I'm doing a show next week at the Comedy Store in La Jolla.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I actually still have never performed there.
Yeah, well,
Well, the
you've
thing
got the
is,
store right here.
yeah,
So.
and then also the thing with that is like, God, I'm an idiot with this dumb thing.
Just with the dumb thing?
No, this, because with San Diego, I only like to go if it's like if I'm doing like multiple days. I don't do the San Diego one night, go down, come back. It's so exhausting.
It is. I know. It's a lot of schlepping.
Yeah,
I
it's
agree.
schlepping.
I agree. No, I know. That's why I typically don't do it as well. But one of the chicks I know, who's Lisa Sunstead, who's fantastic, she's producing a show, and I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do
Oh,
it.
that's cool. All right.
It's a bunch of women. It'll be hot. It'll be fun.
Okay, I'm going to do a Joe Code. That's another segment here.
Oh, we have a segment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe Code this week is be a dynamic human being. Okay? Growing up, yeah, I played sports. Yeah, I was a good student. Yeah, I got in trouble from time to time. Plagiarizing here and there. Big deal. And then also, yeah, I watched soap operas. So what? I could do it all. Played outside, played video games, watched soap operas. So get out of my face. Also was good at athletics. And so, whatever, multi
What kind of athletics?
talents. I played football, baseball, and basketball for like
Oh, wow.
every year basically for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I ran track. I was in pom-poms. I liked school.
Cheerleader?
School, yeah, pom-poms. I was
What's
in
the difference?
yeah, I know. I was with the marching band. I was one of those girls. I'm a thespian. I'm a thespian. I don't know what exactly that. Well, I do know what that means, but
Is that like a theater term?
yeah, I'm like a theater kid. That's I love doing plays and and that whole I don't know, theater vibe. It's fun. It's fun creating with a group of like-minded people.
Yeah.
God, you're really like you make me want to antagonize you.
Why?
I don't know. There's something about our energy together.
What was I gonna say? What beers do you like to drink?
I am a beer. Oh God, when you said beer, a lot of things flew into my head, like Pabst Blue Ribbon, Schlitz malt liquor, but I don't drink those.
Pabst?
Mickey's Big Mouth. Yeah.
No, what do you like? I'm not saying name beer brands.
I like Modelo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like Modelo. I like that beer. I enjoy that beer. It's light.
Are we talking the Especial or the Negra?
I like both.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah, those are
I
good
like both.
beers.
Those are good beers. I enjoy those. I used to get a Bud Light, but
Well, I don't drink. I like to drink good beers like craft
like
beers, IPAs.
IPAs. My husband's into those. You and
Yeah.
my husband would get along very well, actually. He needs a friend.
No thanks. I'm not trying to meet guys.
Oh, but yeah. No, you're right. He's hot though. But he's
Oh yeah, now I want to
So-
meet him.
Well, it's a good chick magnet. No,
How's
I'm gonna
his
hook you.
how's his softball game?
Well, he's athletic.
Yeah, I
so
would assume.
so not bad. He's athletic. But he
I don't
could
play
use some
softball
good
7
guy
days a week.
friends because I'm his friend. Like I'm his only friend. Like he loves being with me. I don't know. So I'm trying to find him some good men to hang out with.
What does he do?
He works for a video gaming company.
Nerd.
Yeah, Gearbox. They've got their #1 game is called Borderlands. As a matter of fact, they're coming out with their first major motion picture in August with like quite a cast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's cool. He used to work for Fox. He saved them a lot of money. He worked for 20th Century
Can I
Fox
be
for like
in
13
the?
years.
Can I be in the movie?
That's what I said. It's Kate Blanchett. I'm like, what? You put Kate Blanchett? What?
Kate
Kevin Hart's
Blanchett.
in it. Yeah, Kate Blanchett. Jamie Lee Curtis, Jack Black, Gina Gershon. Like, I know. So it's it'll be interesting to see what it does. It's based on the video game. I'm not a video
That's good.
gaming.
I'd like to
person.
be in some stuff.
You know, they do use a lot of voices too.
I'm writing something right now.
A video game?
No, a video game.
Well, because you know they're always looking.
No,
for new
I don't know if I
concepts.
want it to be a movie or a TV show, but I'm kind of in between. But I'm
Your writings?
putting it together. Yeah,
You got a part for me in it?
because I want it to be something, or I want to be in something. So I'm just gonna create my own shit.
That's what you got. I think that's amazing.
Yeah, I'll try. Yeah, maybe I'll think
Look
of
at
something
Sylvester
for you.
Stallone. Yeah, put me in it. Put me in it. I can play all kinds of things.
Yeah, I bet you could.
You know it. But remember how Sylvester Stallone? Nobody wanted. I mean, he had to create it.
Yeah, he ripped off another guy's story to
Is
write
that what he-
Rocky.
Is
Well,
that,
no.
Is that what he? Is that what he did?
No,
I
he.
don't think so.
Well, I think he got it from like it was the one guy's like story, but I mean, he still put the effort into making
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
Like,
isn't it amazing that he wrote that for himself?
well, that's the
created it,
thing. To
and then
write
they
that
didn't want him.
screenplay is still.
They didn't want him.
Oh, to play the part.
Yeah, they didn't want him to play him.
Well, yeah. I mean, the guy comes in there like.
Well, yeah, I know, but he he's a. You got to give him his props.
No, because there's that one dude they call him like the real Rocky or whatever, but
I never heard this story.
I
I didn't know this.
It was on like ESPN and stuff, but
Oh, channels I don't watch.
I forget the guy's name.
God, I want to motorboat you. Like
Why?
you're the kind of guy I just want to like fuck with. But I love it. I love it. I haven't been in this haven't gotten to be in this like energetic.
All right,
for a
take it
minute. I'm gonna
easy.
calm down.
Okay, we're gonna
It's
get
the morning. It's too
we're
early.
gonna get ad suitability on this podcast.
That's true. I'm so. If we have children watching, please forgive me. Just think of me as Mama Tam Tam.
Yeah, they are watching. Well, maybe a couple nieces and nephews.
Oh,
That's-
you do? All right. Well, it's all in good fun.
You don't
It's all-
have kids, right?
I didn't. You know, look, at this stage in my life, I get it. Especially with the pandemic, I was like, if this is what life is going to be, I should have had a freaking army of kids.
Yeah, then you have some.
No, I really I got it. But growing up, I destroyed my mother's life, according to her. I was not a gift. I was not a bundle of joy. So growing up, it was so hard. I thought,
tell
who
her-
would do this?
Tell her to wrap it up next time.
Who would do this? Why would you do this to yourself? But now, as a full-grown human, and I didn't know if I could trust myself. I was like, I didn't want to do to anyone what my family did to me. So, but now I get it. And now I'm like, oh man, I should have had a little army. But I got chows. I call them my chowdren. They'll do. They're a lot of work.
Aaron,
But
how do
they-
I tighten this thing on the table?
Oh God, Aaron, we're falling down.
You did the right thing.
Just the bottom screw.
Oh,
the bottom is still wobbling.
I think
Well, what happened is the piece
came loose.
slid out.
Yeah.
I got it.
You sure? Oh.
Yeah, Tammy, talk about something real quick.
Well, on the way over here, I was listening to that whole Ryan's Roses bullshit. Have you ever listened to that thing? All right. Well,
Seacrest?
yes, with Ryan Seacrest, and there was some woman who was like giving her husband grief because she thought he was betraying her and having an affair, and because he had some notifications from WhatsApp, and I guess she tried to question him, and he was like all sketchy about it, and I had to hear the whole conversation on the way over here. People are funny. Oh, I'll tell you what. Are you married, Aaron?
Yes.
You are?
Yeah.
How long have you been married?
It's gonna be 8 years in August.
Welcome to the club. It's a
Damn
big,
it.
It's
All right, let me head out there, John.
Yeah,
come on out and rescue us, would you?
Yeah, I got a issue with touching things and being a.
Oh, I've got you all flustered. That's why. It's probably my
it's-
my sexual energy.
It's not.
Yeah, no, I've been married 21 years, and it is not for the faint of heart. I think you need to know how to argue well, and you need to learn how to let shit go, because it's. But I couldn't imagine being single. And
Okay, there we
thank
go.
you, Aaron.
Thank you,
I couldn't
Aaron.
imagine being single and out on the scene like you are right now. Like, I really have a lot of empathy and compassion for what you must go through, because
Thank you. I go through a lot.
I meet women and I think, what the, who the, how?
Yeah, that's what I say.
Whoa.
Yeah,
You know-
we're not great at arguing, but we are. Our superpower as a couple is letting it go.
Oh, that's amazing. And let me tell you something. We were not great at arguing either. In fact, I'll be honest. At year 5, because the first 7 years of my marriage, I was like, I don't know about this.
Well, yeah, you had the itch.
I did.
7-year itch.
And
Why does it take that long for it to itch?
I don't. It's just
And then some people scratch it,
some people eat
or
it.
they don't.
Yeah. No, it's like why is, I don't necessarily mean fight, but I mean you need to be able to say the shit that you really.
Yeah.
You need to be able to be straight with
You
each
gotta
other,
release
and
the pressure.
and exactly, and it's not always nice, and sometimes it's, and you can't go back, but you gotta let that air out. You gotta say it and then move on. I can do that, especially as an actor. I know how to get into shit and then let it go.
Yeah.
My husband, so it's taken some time to kind of get that down. I mean, now we'll be in the middle of an argument and one of us will just start laughing. So,
Yeah.
so that's kind of awesome. I mean, and to be 21 years in and be able to laugh like that, and I still desire him, I think, wow, we're doing good. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, if I feel like fucking, that's the one I want.
All right, give it a rest.
Well, you said take the floor.
That's enough of bragging
Dapping?
about being married.
Oh, please. It's not a brag.
So now, what do I want to do? I want to do a This Is Great, and then we're going to get into one of our brackets.
Okay, lead the way.
I don't know if you know what that means.
I know
but-
nothing.
All right.
Lead the way.
So, This Is Great is getting to go home to visit family and friends, specifically for an anniversary party that I'm going to. So, happy 50th
Whoa.
wedding anniversary
Whoa.
to my Uncle Rick and Aunt Marilyn. Yeah.
Rick and Maryland.
Pretty no, Marilyn.
Marilyn.
Not the
Rick and-
like the state.
Rick and Marilyn.
Yeah. My
All right.
aunt and uncle.
50 years.
50 years.
Aaron, we could
That's
learn some
amazing.
things from them, I'm sure.
So, congratulations, you guys, and
Congratulations.
I'll be excited to party with you guys and do some day drinking. We have it's like a noon or 12:30 party on a
Oof.
Saturday.
And then
so
bed early.
4th of July weekend.
we'll be raging. The weekend before the 4th. So that'll be exciting. All right, Tammy.
That's your happy thing? Yeah. That's your, that's a win? Is that what you're saying? What's this bracket segment?
yeah, it's just something great.
Something
know.
great.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to say something great?
No, you don't participate.
Oh.
It's only me.
Oh, well, then. I might go to Martha's Vineyard. I got a rich friend.
Shut up. For what? The 4th?
No, it would be like just, I think they have a place, and
Is that off the coast of Boston?
Yeah.
Is it over there?
yeah. Her daddy worked in the Carter administration, so they're like, and
Joe Carter
yeah.
from the Blue Jays.
No.
I was watching his home run the other day. It was pretty wild.
It's epic.
You like baseball?
I was really into baseball when I was living in
I like
Atlanta,
baseball,
and the
Braves fan?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh,
when
that era was good.
that was so much fun.
Oh,
I really
yeah.
got into it then.
John Smoltz, blah blah blah.
Greg
They only
Maddox.
won one championship.
Well, it was. Listen, when they went to
That team was so annoying. I hated them.
the Braves.
No, but then afterwards I respected them. But I just they were annoying. They seemed like the
Losers are annoying.
They went from worst to first
I love that.
in 1991.
That's right. That was an awesome time. That was we went nuts. the city went nuts. I was living in Buckhead in Atlanta. It went nuts.
All right, so
I'll nearly vomit if I see the tomahawk chalk nowadays, though.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
I know. Was it the Twins, right? Isn't that who?
The Twins was 91.
no, it's not the Twins.
Yeah, it was 91.
Yeah, it was.
They
Oh,
lost-
when they beat them. Oh, okay.
They lost to the Twins, Game 7. Jack Morris pitched 10 innings.
Wow, I like
Against
Aaron.
Smoltz.
He has facts.
Yeah, Aaron's a big baseball guy.
Yeah. St. Louis Cardinals, though.
Yeah. All right. So everyone, don't forget, you can email me here at the podcast, joecodepodcast@gmail.com. Also, I'm on Cameo. You could book me on there for a little foot fetish video. And
You're into feet?
it's just a bit I was trying.
Oh.
And then,
no, because I hear these things. Do you know that there are people making money, like thousands
yeah,
of dollars?
I know. Tammy, relax.
I mean, I don't understand. I have got decent feet.
I think the lady who in Tacoma who was pretending to be black and she was the head of the NAACP, but she's white.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
She's got a OnlyFans where she does feet, I believe.
Are you serious?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Nice.
wow. I mean, people are making. I don't have an OnlyFans, which is, surprising, I'm sure, to some people. But people are making a lot of money doing this feet stuff. I'm like, what is it?
And then also, guys, join the Patreon here for or at patreon.com /JoeCode podcast. So we want to continue with the best sounds bracket.
Oh.
Now, are you familiar with the NCAA tournament? How they have seeds 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? Like March Madness.
Oh, yeah. Okay. A little bit.
So with these, there's same kind of thing, but with sounds, and we have to pick the best sound
Okay.
in a best of 7 series.
People are
And
interested in this? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
very.
they are. Okay. Do I get to
Tammy,
hear the sounds? And then choose one?
I got a couple sounds you're going to hear. No.
Oh.
You have to imagine it. God. All right, here. So,
Well, the problem is Joe and I split on one.
yeah. So,
Is that the problem? Okay.
Yeah, so you have to break the tie.
well, you're going to
Oh,
break
all
the
right.
tie on this one, and then we're going to continue.
Yeah.
So, Aaron, do you remember which one?
Yeah, it's the V8
Yeah.
versus number 3 V8 engine versus number 6
down.
billiards break.
Billiards, is that?
Pool.
Yeah, I like some pool.
So that's the matchup. So you got to pick what the best sound is. The sound of a V8 engine or the sound of a billiards break. What's the better
Billiards
sound?
break.
You think so?
Absolutely. 100% hands down.
That's what I took too.
Only because it just makes me think of those assholes that drive down the street with their loud
Yeah.
Ferraris. That's all. I love a V8. I'm a car girl.
So
I love
now,
fast cars.
if it were a best of 7 series,
But-
how much would you say billiards wins by?
70%.
You know what? I give up.
What do you mean wins by
70%. I don't even know how to respond.
I
to
don't
that.
know exactly what the question
It's
was.
the dumbest answer
like
I've
in
ever
that
heard.
in that Atlanta Twins World Series.
Yes.
The Twins won 4 games to 3. It's like that. 4 games to 2.
Thank you. This is
4
what I
games-
need, Aaron.
Whoever wins
here.
4 games wins the series. So.
There you go. It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Now
exactly.
here,
thank
let me make a slight argument for V8 engine.
you. Okay.
The cars that are loud in your neighborhood
It's those
are
Ferraris.
not V8s.
No, you're
most
right.
Likely, they
No,
are
you're right.
4 cylinders with stupid exhausts,
Oh, exactly.
or a 6.
They piss me off to
They're
no
not.
end.
They're not.
I'm like,
the
what
purr
kind of
a
asshole?
V8.
Yeah, you said you live by the Beverly Center. There's a bunch
Uh-huh.
of posers
They're,
over there.
it's so annoying. But I do love a V8 and I do love cars. So, but that's what popped up. That's like on the fly. That was my response. Because I hate hearing that bullshit in the street. Or drive. I'm taking a lovely walk with my dog and some
Yeah.
jerk drives by
All
to
right.
flex.
So,
Shutting me up, are we? Mm-hmm.
Well, how many? Yeah, 4 games to what? Would you
Yeah.
say the billiard break wins?
So what is the question?
So if you think the billiards break wins, that means they win 4 games in this series. How many games do you think the V8s win from 0 to 3? How close do you think it is
1.
between the two sounds? 1, okay.
So 4-1.
Gentlemen sweep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now we're going to do the
The
semifinals.
tie is broken, and so is my spirit.
Oh, Aaron.
Yeah.
I love and adore you already, so I don't want to break your spirit. Not yet.
The billiards
Not
break.
over that.
All right. Okay. Joe, do you have the rest of the matchups?
Yeah, so we have the 8, 7, 4, and 6 playing each other.
Yeah, okay. So in the West, we have number 8, Champagne Cork Pop, versus number 7, Bowling Pins.
I'm going to go with Champagne Cork Pop.
The,
Yep.
but what about when you get a strike?
I
and
love that sound, too. That's a toughie. Because I love both sounds.
Well, yeah, because they're great sounds. Because, like, if you remember the movie The Big Lebowski, do you remember that?
Of course.
Like, when the dude's laying on the
I just
floor,
rewatched it.
he's got the Walkman in, and he's just listening to an old bowling
I
tournament.
love it.
And you can hear the sound, and it's a nice sound. You can hear the pins.
You know where I go?
And it's
I
like
go,
relaxing him.
I go, well, if I'm getting to pop champagne, my life must be going rather well. If I'm getting a strike at the bowling alley, I mean, it could be going well, but I just feel like I want to go with the champagne pop.
Yeah, I mean, I want you to really just think about the sound, the sense
Okay,
of
if I'm
sound.
really just going for the sound.
Yeah, I want you to really.
Strike. Bowling. That's the sound.
Yeah, same. I love that freaking sound.
Yeah, because it's a win.
But the champagne, I mean, I think
It's a win.
I think it's tight.
It's very tight.
I mean, I think it's 4-3.
because they're both wins. You think it's okay? I'll
think-
go with that.
All right.
I'll go with that. I like that.
Yeah, I concur.
Oh.
3, clean sweep.
Yay! I haven't fallen out completely with Aaron.
All right, next matchup then is number 6, Billiards Break, versus number, what do we do here, 4?
Yeah, waves.
4, Waves. Ocean Waves.
I do love ocean waves.
Yeah.
That's
those are
very
nice.
soothing. I'm gonna go with the waves. I love a billiard break too, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the waves.
Yeah, billiard breaks are fun.
It's good. I feel it, but the waves.
Yeah, it's really just something about it.
It is
I say waves 4-2.
okay.
I say Waves 4-1.
I say waves.
That's all you need to say.
That's all I have to say.
All right. Well, we got an exciting championship match there in the West, but let's go to the
All right, we're going.
semifinals of the East.
I had no idea I was gonna be quizzed.
We have number 1, the Sizzle from Grilling, versus number 2, a 450-foot home run.
450-foot home run.
You like that sound?
Isn't that a?
It's a
I got
yeah. It'd be a hell of a pop.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, 450 is a long way. So
when
yeah.
Glen Ellen
I
Hill
mean,
hit
I feel
the
like that
ball onto the roof across the street at Wrigley Field. That must have made a hell of a sound.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going there. I mean, I like sizzling grill. That's great, but this feels like again feels like a win. You know.
I don't know. The sizzle on the grill is so fun.
What are we grilling?
I don't know. I like a sizzle, and I really like that name. Something
It's tou-
sizzling.
It's tough too
It
because
is.
the home run is 1 second.
yeah,
versus
it's a quick.
Versus
the
the.
sizzle's sustained.
You're right. Well, I'm gonna go with the pop. I'm gonna go with the home run.
All right, I'm going with the sizzle from the grill.
I get it. I get it.
4-2. Coming down to Aaron here.
I'm taking the Sizzle 4-3 because that pop of that home run could be against your team,
yeah.
This is true.
especially
This is true.
late innings like it's
Good
been
point.
with the Marlins lately. Yeah.
All right, so
taking the
Tammy,
sizzle.
you lose. No, you don't lose.
That's
but
all right. I don't mind.
We picked.
I've lost before. It's very sad.
Okay, and then it's 3 versus 5 next.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So next matchup is number 3, Wolves Howling, versus number 5, A Crackling Campfire.
Oh, I love
Sorry,
the
that was the
crackling campfire.
Yeah, those are fun. You probably went camping.
I did go camping, but wolves howling is quite
Back in
beautiful
Her
too.
life was camping.
back in your
It
hillbilly
was
days.
my
yeah.
hillbilly. I used to wear Manolo
Hey,
bonnets.
Tammy, go on, start the fire.
That's right, Tammy. You go on, you get yourself some. Yeah.
What was your mom's name?
Pam,
Oh, nice.
Pam and Vic.
Pam and Tammy? Is Tammy short for...
No, it's Tammy, but but my middle name is Lynn with just one N. That's all we could afford. Tammy Lynn.
All right, hillbilly.
Yeah, I'm a hick. I am a hillbilly. The older I get, the more I realize what a hillbilly I am.
All right, so what do you like?
I'm gonna go with the fire.
Okay.
I do
Even though you have dogs?
I know I do love the wolves, but I don't want to be eaten. Let's go with the fire.
That's fair.
I love the smell of a fire too.
Yeah, I like crackling campfire. I think wolves howling's...
It could be a little
nice.
like, hey, are you coming to eat me?
Exactly. It could be ominous.
Right.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
right, 4-1 crackling campfire.
All right.
Yeah, same.
I concur.
All right, great. We got exciting semifinals coming up here.
Do we want to take it all the way, or what are we doing?
Yeah, let's take it all the way.
Okay.
I can't believe these are things you actually think about. but-
So in the West, we've got number
I
7.
didn't think about it. Somebody wrote it in. I have to do it.
We have
Oh,
to do it.
okay.
It's true.
Oh,
Number
right.
7.
Yeah, I didn't come up with this shit.
I thought you did. Sorry, Aaron. Go ahead.
Number 7 in the West. Number 7 versus bowling pins versus number 4 waves.
I'm going waves.
They're both kind of like crashing
They're
sounds.
both nice.
You know what's an underrated one that was left off? Glass breaking.
Oh,
Like when Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out. That's a
Steve
great sound.
Austin.
That could have won it all. They must have had a rough season.
Are you talking about the $6 million man?
No.
Yeah.
The wrestler.
Ah,
Um
thanks for clarifying.
That's all right. His real name's not Steve Austin anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Of course.
Right. Of course.
Sorry, what were you going with here?
Oh, Aaron.
Waves against bowling pins?
I
Waves
said
against bowling
waves.
pins. Yeah.
I said waves. I mean, yeah. Waves.
I don't know why, but I'm just really on this bowling pins kick.
Okay.
Like, to me, waves and bowling pins sound very similar.
What beaches are you going
And
to?
the crashing.
A lot of trash in there.
But then the bowling pins have kind of like a pop. It's tight. I'd say it goes 7, but I like bowling pins.
Oh boy.
Going to the championship. It's coming down to Aaron again.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. I think waves win it 4-2. I think I can't fall asleep to bowling. I can fall asleep to waves.
You know, tell the
Waves
dude,
for
tell
the win.
Tell the dude that.
Dudes can fall
will.
asleep no matter what, I feel like.
Okay, then.
I'm talking about the dude from Big Lebowski. I'm not talking about.
Oh, you're talking about
men.
the dude.
Yeah. Jeff
Oh, yeah, the
Bridges. You ever
dude.
meet him?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Oh. But I do love the Big Lebowski.
All right.
In the East semifinals, we have number 1 Sizzling from Grilling versus number 5. I think this is a good matchup. Crackling Campfire.
Yeah, this is the East
Ooh.
Championship.
I'm going campfire. I can hear it. I can hear it. I can smell it.
Yeah, I'm imagining the crackling.
Crackling.
Do I like a sizzle? Yeah, crackling's kind of neat.
Yeah. I can even take my steak or my burger and put it over that fire.
It's true.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. I can smell it.
All right. I'm going to go with that as well. But again, such a tight matchup. 4-3, crackling campfire. Just, yeah, I do like a nice crackle. And then there's like popping. Yeah.
Snap, crackle, pop. Not quite, but
Yeah, I think Campfire wins as well, 4-3. You can talk more over a Campfire than you can over a Sizzle. The Sizzle's kind of dominant,
Yeah.
and I don't necessarily need that.
All right. Best Sounds Tournament Championship coming up. A lot of pressure here, Tammy. Don't fuck this up.
okay.
We got from the West, number 4 Waves versus the East champion, Number 5. 4 versus 5. A lot of upsets.
Yeah.
Crackling campfire. This is tough.
Yeah, it is tough. Are you leaning a certain way?
It's between waves.
And the crackling campfire. This is for the championship.
This is very tough.
Yeah.
Shit. I feel like I'm going to go waves. I think I'm going to go waves, although, yes, I'm going to go waves. I'm going waves. I'm going waves.
Okay, yeah, I heard you, man.
Well-
I'm just trying to...
I'm feeling my waves. Let's not make this brain surgery.
It
We're
is.
We're not picking a house. Come on now. Time is money.
I don't know. I like, I mean, waves.
I know it seems so. What
I'm
do you think?
leaning campfire.
Are you?
I think that's where I'd rather be. It's the smell I'd rather smell.
I hear that. This is tough. This is.
Yeah,
I want both.
Yeah.
I want both.
I mean, for
Yeah,
me,
that's true.
just a crackling campfire just is more...
On the beach.
You could do a bonfire on the beach.
Yeah, whatever.
I
But
know. I want them.
I don't know. I didn't grow up by the beach. I don't live by the beach now.
It's crackling fire.
The campfire just resonates more with me. Just in my life.
Let's go. Let's go fire.
You don't have to change your pick.
I'm not.
The only waves I hear are artificial, for the most
Yeah,
part.
me too. I know.
I'm in
Yeah.
the valley, like I'm not.
But it is a beautiful sound.
Yeah, for
But yeah, I mean, to win the championship, I like the crackling campfire sound. 4-3, winning it all.
I'm not upset with the crackling campfire. The whole idea sounds wonderful.
Yeah, it is a wonderful idea.
It is. It is. I love a fire. And I just love that scent, that smell. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
All right. Oh yeah, Aaron, I forgot to ask you this. Was that on your Instagram? Did you draw a Cookie Monster? Was that
Yes.
you?
Uh-huh.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm
You
pretty
drew?
good. Yeah.
Oh. I'll have to take a look at
Was
it.
that from like? Did you
It's not from memory. It's like I had a reference photo.
Oh, okay.
I did another one today of Fear from Inside Out, and I used the reference photo in the shot. So I'm doing it for my daughter on a whiteboard. It's
You have a daughter?
yeah, she's 3.5.
Oh. How many kids do you have?
Just that. Just Ruby.
She's 3.5. What a fun age, probably.
Nope.
No. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a lot
Nightmare?
of work.
Nightmare?
They
Yeah,
run
no, it's
around.
a
Yeah,
lot of work.
they're terrible. It's
They say
They're terrible.
they say you give birth to your inner critic. Like so I don't know if that's
I don't know if it's that. It's just more like she's smart enough to use her words and also not use them when she's upset or hungry, or she's
a demanding little thing.
demanding in the way that she just doesn't understand, like, you're mad because you're hungry, you're mad because you're tired.
Right. No,
And it's
their
just- you
emotions
can't
are all over the
you
place.
can't convince them that the answer is sleep or food.
Right. I know. Well, you can convince. Isn't that funny how that changes as we age? Because I'm like sleep or food. That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, I mean, I still deal with it. you know.
Me too. Yeah. Oh, but no. What's her name?
Ruby.
Oh, I love it.
All right, you guys done?
That's my birthstone. A ruby. No, we're
It's
flirting.
my show. All right, we're gonna do a couple emails here before
Oh,
we get out of here.
let's hear that.
Oh yeah, I wanted to shout out Al N for joining the Patreon. Thank you, Al.
Nice.
Appreciate that. Not our buddy Al who writes in. This is actually another Al.
Al.
Yeah, that's his name.
Hi,
He
Al.
He just joined the Patreon. So we're gonna go through a couple emails here,
Okay.
Tammy.
Okay.
And again, joecodepodcast@gmail.com. All right, let's read. We have this one here from our good buddy Ross over at Tuggles Timber.
Tuggles Timber.
That's him there.
He's from Tammy's neck of the woods.
Oh yeah,
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Oh, okay.
You ever been to the race over there? Indy
Indianapolis
500?
500? No.
Oh, sorry, you were poor.
I
All right.
I've gone to Pomona to see the car shows and the races. I have.
here?
When my dad comes out to visit, we go.
Oh, okay.
And we watch the races.
All right, so Ross
Ross.
sends us.
Yes.
So start, bench, cut, food, beer, men. That's fun because that's the theme of the pod. Mm-hmm. We have to start one, bench one, and cut one.
Oh, I got mine.
I got mine too. Yeah. So I'm gonna cut food.
Oh, okay. I'll shut up.
I'm starting men, and I got beer on the bench, ready for the boys.
Well, I'm going to cut a fart.
Shut up. Don't do that.
And I'm going to start.
Do you understand the
No,
concept
I don't.
here?
I don't understand anything.
So, like in sport, like start, you have to start one, like they're going out there right away. Keep one on the bench, so like a backup, and then one you get rid of.
Mm-hmm. I'll let you and Aaron play this game.
Yeah, I already did it mine.
Oh, good. Perfect.
All right, I'm cutting beer because I don't drink.
Yeah, that's an easy one for you.
Oh, I see. Uh-huh.
I'm starting food, and I'm benching men.
All right.
But I always see when he posted his thing yesterday on Instagram, where it was pizza, tacos, and burgers. I took benching as a negative, and he's like, "No, it's your backup. It's your guy that comes in and helps out and contributes." What I assume being on the bench is a negative thing.
Well, cut would be the
very, very negative. But bench to me also feels like it's not really. But I'm putting men on the bench because we've been in charge for too long.
Yeah, let's
Amen.
keep the boys ready though. So do you want to participate?
Yeah, we're there
in case
we're needed.
I mean, not particularly. I don't feel the need. Would you like to know?
Thanks for yes-anding. I thought you were a freaking actor.
Oh yes, well.
How'd you get on Days of Our Lives? By saying no.
Auditioning.
Bullshit.
Actually, there wasn't even a role for me. I went in and I met this wonderful lady, and I said, "Give me a script, and I'll come back tomorrow and I'll show you what I can do."
Okay, great.
But I did say I did have a cut. I cut a fart. And I started women, and I what was bench press.
All right. Let's see. We got an email from Sky God regarding another bracket.
Oh God, these names. Bracket. What?
All right. Our good buddy Matt sends in one called DQ Sauce Champion. Hey, Joe and Aaron, in honor of Chase three-peating the pod, I decided to determine the best sauce at another fast food joint. Barbecue reigns supreme at McDonald's, but what sauce will be crowned king at Dairy Queen? I've never had a sauce at Dairy Queen.
I used to manage a Dairy Queen when I was 16.
Hey, can you hook me up with a freaking Butterfinger Blizzard? Here it is. Here is how it worked. I ordered a 4-piece chicken strip basket, underrated fast food item, asked for one of every sauce, turned it into a bracket. The sauces then went head-to-head, bite to bite, until only one remained. He did it himself and told me how it went. Okay, I get it. Okay. So the first round matchup went like this. Number 1, barbecue against number 8, queso. The barbecue sauce has some tang to it, a bit of a kick at the end as well. Meanwhile, queso puts up some surprising taste. I had to go back for a second bite to really get a feel for it. Creamy and delicious. It puts up a valiant effort, but ultimately loses to BBQ in 7 games. BBQ 4-3.
Oh.
Yeah.
I do love some good queso, though.
Yeah. Next matchup, number 2, honey mustard against number 7, buffalo. This honey mustard might be making a run here. When I think of honey mustard, this is what I think of. Amazing flavor and all-around greatness. The buffalo sauce is okay, but pretty meh. Some sweetness, but pretty forgettable. Clean sweep. Honey mustard wins 4-0. Next one, number 3, sweet and sour against number 6, ranch. I had to really dip my chicken strip to get enough taste from the sweet and sour. not much sweet or sour here, really. Man, you need both of those. The ranch is ranch. Nothing particularly special about it. But with sweet and sour not showing up, we have our first upset of the night and another sweep. Ranch, 4-0. All right, number 4, Gravy against number 5, Flamethrower. Wow, what the hell are these? The final matchup, and one that I've really looked forward to, the Flamethrower sauce is interesting. A very mayo-like base with some serious kick. But this gravy is surprisingly filled with flavor. This one is back and forth, but Gravy ends up winning 4-2. I wonder if that's just like brown gravy.
Yeah, is it like biscuits and gravy? Is it like gravy with turkey?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
He's Canadian, so gravy is a little different.
Aaron, are you familiar with DQ sauces?
No, not really.
DQ sauces. I can't.
Dairy Queen.
Yeah, I know.
Do you remember them?
Not sauces. That was.
I think that's a more modern thing.
I mean, Mr. Misty Freezes.
Did they have food back then?
Yeah.
All right, so here's his semifinal matchups. Number 1, Barbecue against number 6, Ranch. Can BBQ win again and reign as king at 2 fast food restaurants? No. The more I eat it, the more it tastes like ass. What?
Whose ass are we eating?
Ranch plays its game, very solid and consistent, punching its ticket to the finals with a gentleman's sweep. Ranch 4-1. All right.
Okay.
All right, other matchup. Number 2, Honey Mustard against 4, Gravy. Is this the real finals? It sure feels that way. Gravy wants it bad. Gravy is battling, trying to claw their way to a championship, but Honey Mustard is just too much of a beast here. It's close, and Gravy nearly takes it, but loses in Game 7 overtime. 4-3, Honey Mustard. Wow.
Well, that honey mustard really
Exciting.
Is, yeah.
All right, here's the Dairy Queen Sauce Championship match from Sky God. Number 2, Honey Mustard against number 6, Ranch. Hold on to your seats. How did Ranch even make it here? I have no idea. But Honey Mustard can sleepwalk through this matchup? Wow. This Honey Mustard is top tier. I need a bottle of this at home. Honey Mustard 4-0. Wow, sweeping the final? There you have it. Honey Mustard finally gets the respect it deserves and is crowned best sauce of Dairy Queen.
Dear Lord.
Love you, legends. Sky God Jr. says, what's up? Sky God 2000. Well, thanks a lot for that, Sky Guy. That was excellent.
I can't believe this is what you spend your time talking about. You and my husband are going to get along beautifully. He once sat there and told me about a chicken dish he had on a plane, and I was like, what the are we talking about?
Okay. Do you know, you think you know any women that would be
I'm going to, I'm going
interested?
to make this a mission. For yourself?
Yeah, for
you
me, yeah.
I'm gonna make this a mission because
I mean, you got to have some friends or whatever.
Yeah, no, I apparently I do, but I
Is Deidre Hall available?
yeah, right. Right.
Yeah, I'll
She still looks great.
I'll date a soap star, yeah.
But you are, you deserve a sane woman.
I deserve that.
And so I'm gonna be on a little quest for you.
Yeah, just ignore your life and focus on this.
That's not hard to do right now. I'm ignoring a lot of things right now.
Good.
In order to just stay alive.
Thank you. All right, so that's going to be this episode
That's
of
it?
Joke. Yeah.
We're going?
Yeah, we have to get
It was
out
so
of here.
lovely.
I have
Lovely.
another
Another?
podcast to do.
Who are you talking to next? Are you cheating on me
Yeah.
already?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna make it difficult for me to find you somebody, but
Be quiet. I'm trying to wrap this up.
okay.
Yeah, I have to do another podcast. I'm going out of town, so I'm
Oh, right.
recording back to back.
All right.
Yeah, my friend Alex. Oh, I hear the ring bell.
Tell the people.
Alex Young will be on the next podcast. All right, Tammy.
Yes.
This was a lot of fun. Thank you.
It was great.
Great banter. Pleasure seeing you. Thank you for being on Joe Code.
Thanks for having me, Joe.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot. Don't forget, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Come on out to Bros Before Joe's at the Comedy Store, Wednesday, July 10th, 10:30 p.m., Belly Room. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you guys out there. This is Joe Code. I'm Joe Marrese.